children. Africa, let's do it together. Hand in hand, mama land. Let's do it together. In the Africa, Kawamare. In the Africa, Kawamare. Together, hand in hand, we can make it into the future. Hand in hand.
Silver, you are the foreman here. That Mukwas is joking with me. Does he think that this is his storeroom?
I'm Veronica. I'm a metal worker. But Mukwas is a qualified carpenter.
But he has refused to change. I respect your ideas, Mr. Mukwas, and only wish you could respect mine.
That workshop is too small for both of us.
Now, Mukwas, I'm not going to listen to this foolish talk.
If you have a problem, then leave.
Is there something you want to tell me? Why should a decent fellow like you try to protect a useless vagabond?
Sir, what you're telling me to do is tantamount to a betray of trust amongst workers. Let the client himself come and point out the culprit.
I know who it is. I only wanted your support. Now, tell Daudi not to come anywhere near my workshop anymore.
Sir, you think it's Daudi?
Of course it is. Where else can it be?
Mukwasi, I'm sorry you have to do this. But I don't want to see the wrong person being victimized.
Am I missing something?
Sir, it was Mukwasi who was drunk.
What?
What? Have you just seen a ghost or what?
What are you doing here?
You're not happy to see your big brother?
You should be the carpentry.
You don't know how much I hate working in there. I'm just fed up with the whole place. Huh? There's so dust everywhere, I might even get cancer.
You know that's a stupid excuse. You're even lucky you're working in there instead of being in prison. You're even getting free training.
Who are you to talk to me like that? Because you're working for Virunji and she leaves you in charge of this salon, you think you're more responsible than me. Let me tell you something. I'm a man and you're just a woman. Huh? You will never be above me. And just like your mother tells you, you're just fit for marriage.
Why do you despise women so much, huh? Look at Nakaima. And she's the one who's looking after her drunken husband and the children. What about you? Isn't it you who's always asking money from mother? Why would you be without her?
Well, you can talk whatever you want to do. But you will never change the fact that woman, W-O-M-A-N, means worker of man appointed naturally.
Dawoodi, I don't want to hear any more of that.
What?
I think I've lost my earpins.
Earpins? Just earpins? Women. Huh? You never think beyond decorating yourselves.
I think I know I left them. Get out of my way.
Mukwasi, I don't understand you anymore. You remember when we first started this workshop? Way back when we were still in UCB. We wanted a workshop which would make both of us happy. A carpentry workshop with a difference, which would not duplicate what others were already making. This is why I invested in it. It is our brainchild. But now see how you are treating it.
Sir, he's not entirely to blame. He's burdened by some family problems.
I'm not being insensitive. But do not imagine, even for a moment, that you have a monopoly over family problems. We all have our fair share of them, but we do not let them get in the way of our business. Get a hold on your emotions. Do not let your son's misconduct make you some sort of pathological failure.
Please, sir, give him some time to reflect.
Do not defend him. He's not a child. But anyway, I'll take your advice. I'll give him time to reflect. Mukwasi, you can take some time off and go and sort yourself out. Meanwhile, James, we have a big order of $50 for Sekajigo's new hotel. I'm personally putting this into your hands. Have a nice day.
Don't worry, Mukwasi. We shall work this out.
Don't come near me. I don't deal with pretenders. I hope you are now satisfied. This is what you've been scheming for all along, to become the boss.
Oh my God. How can I start developing feelings for a guy like Atenyi who's only interested in using girls? He can't even notice how I feel because he thinks I'm a man. Instead, he's all over Natalia.
You know what, Ronnie? I couldn't talk to Natalia. Can you imagine that? Can you credit that? A whole me, Atenyi, being put off by a salon girl like Natalia? Man, who ever heard of such a thing? Anyway, it was Rudolph's idea. Me, I prefer girls who make the first move. Is everything all right? Ronnie, we are buddies. Come on, talk to me. Is your girlfriend giving you her time? Hey, Ronnie, are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. Excuse me, I need to get the cylinder from the store. I just have to get to control my feelings. I can't let love control me like this. I have to fight back.
Ronnie?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know there was someone here. Natalia, what are you doing here?
I had to look for these. Ronnie, did you say you're in love?
Oh, it was just a passing fancy.
You see, I'm in the same situation. There is this guy I love, but he doesn't even notice me.
He doesn't even notice you? Then he's not worth it. Forget him.
It's not that easy.
I know it is not that easy, but you have to do everything possible to control your emotions.
Ronnie, does your love appreciate your love?
He doesn't even know I exist.
He? Your lover is a boy?
Sorry. I meant it was just a slip of the tongue. Anyway, she was even here earlier.
Then that means she knows that you exist.
Can we talk about something else?
Right now, I've got to go back to the salon. We shall find time to talk. See ya.
See ya. Now I am really getting confused. I left the cylinder in the workshop.
Hey, don't man. Wait, you are lost. Huh? Now, tell me about our money. Huh? What is it?
What money?
Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
If you are interested, why did you leave?
I had noise and had to leave. And I thought you could manage.
I managed to get myself caught and it is your fault. Why didn't you send me a signal?
For you, your mother works at the arcade. But me, if they'd phoned me, I'd go straight to prison.
Do you know what happened to me? It's worse than prison. I have to work 3 months in that carpentry. I had no choice. Mukwasi caught me red-handed.
So you were a carpenter? Maybe it's a joke.
You're laughing at me, yet you're the cause of my troubles.
No, I'm sorry for that. And you even didn't get the money. What about your boda? What are you going to do about it?
I have to forget about the boda for the time being, until my time in the carpentry is over.
I found myself in a tense situation. Mukwasi mistreated a client who was a friend to Francis. He reported to Francis, and Francis came demanding to know who the culprit is. I had no option but to tell the truth, which has landed Mukwasi in trouble.
Well, that goes to show that sometimes telling the truth isn't always the best option.
Ronnie, I had no option but to tell the truth, because if I hadn't, then Daudi would be blamed for no good reason, and would be fired for nothing.
Come to think of it, sometimes omitting the truth can make you regret for the rest of your life.
Ronnie, which is your position? The truth or lies?
Well, telling lies is not good. But sometimes you find yourself in situations where you have no option. Especially in situations which involve omitting the truth other than committing a lie.
You've really confused me.
Well, I'm also lost, but I know that what you did is the right thing.
You're so comforting.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and I will buy some groundnuts.
Okay.
Mukwas! Mukwas, come out here! What is this?
This is how wood it was delivered yesterday.
What is it doing here?
The wood should have taken it inside yesterday, but he somehow disappeared and wasn't reported today as well.
I don't care who is to take it inside. I want it removed now and now.
Give me some time, I'll organize someone to take them inside.
If you don't remove it, you are going to pay for this space.
Silver, I'm tired of your childish threats. If I were you, I would think more on how to make the tenants in this arcade comfortable instead of intimidating them all the time. You know more than I do that this arcade is going to have a new landlord. How sure are you to retain your job if you don't have the support of the current tenants?
New landlord or not, I am in charge here. Do what I say.
Go and tell that to some nursery school kids, not to me.
Mukwas,
You don't scare me.
I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Eh? If a new landlord comes in here, you'll be the first to leave this place. I promise.
I don't make empty promises, Silver.
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just Silver is misguided on a number of issues, but I'm sure he'll sort himself out. Let's go in and finish our discussion, Mr. Francis.
All right.
Mukwas, you are going to pay for this.
You two are late. I've already briefed Mukwas. He will in turn brief you. But I want you to remember this. The client comes first. The client is the boss. Is that clear? Have a nice day.
Same to you, sir. Mr. Mukwas, what should I do?
Go and get the wood from the corridor.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hi.
Yesterday I did something stupid.
What was that?
I'm lucky Bruno did not get to know about it.
Will you quit beating about the bush and just get to the point?
Remember when you found me in the storeroom looking for my earrings?
Yes, but get to the point.
I left the salon unattended to just look for my earrings.
That was really silly of you. Anyone could have walked in and out with something.
I know. I acted on impulse, but I promise it won't happen again.
It had better not. That is what they call professional negligence. You know, for a person who's pursuing her dream, it's not a good thing to start off with carelessness. Watch it, girl.
I will, but tell me about your girlfriend. What does she do?
She's self-employed. She does women's clothes. She's a designer.
Oh, really? I would like to meet her. You should introduce me. You see, fashion and beauty go hand in hand.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't intend it. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I was just moving fast.
Hand in hand, mama land. Let's do it together.
Africa,
I'm not sure I can make it.
Dowdy, what are you doing outside here? You want to move the wood from the corridor. Who's idle you are talking to?
Mr. Mukwas, you go back inside. I'll come and remove the wood. Don't worry.
Dowdy, who do you think you're talking to like that? That wood was supposed to have been removed yesterday. But you're nowhere to be seen. And I want to see an explanation. Now, I demand to know. If not, you know what I will do.
Ukwasi, why are you so tough on a young man? Yesterday I'm the one who sent him on a personal errand.
Silva, this is none of your business. Dowdy works for me, and you have no right to send him on your personal errands.
Well, I needed a favor, and he was willing to offer. Do you have any problem with that?
Then don't pester me about the wood in the corridor. You can stay for as long as I care.
This place has really changed. So beautiful. You must be a magician.
What do you think you're doing?
I just wanted to see the time on your watch.
I don't wear watches. And anyway, I don't feel very comfortable being touched by fellow men.
I can see that. I'm sorry. If this soda is free, I'd love to have it.
If it's the soda you're interested in, suit yourself.
Thank you. Sorry.
Don't even think about it.
I'm so sorry.
Magdalene, give me another beer.
Are you sure you want another beer? You've already had 2. Why are you doing this? It's not like you.
Magdalene, I'm nothing but a failure in life.
How can you say that? You're a good carpenter, earn a good living, you built yourself a beautiful house. Many people respect you. What more do you want?
You don't know me. I'm not what you see. I'm a disappointment to God and the world.
What are you talking about?
You don't understand. I was supposed to have been a priest while in the seminary. I fell prey to temptation and made a certain young girl pregnant. She dumped a child on me and disappeared from my life. To atone for my sins, I raised my son Masaba and promised to God he'd become the priest I failed to be. Now Masaba has run away from the seminary to lead his own life. As if that's not enough, Francis has let this young man, James, take over the carpentry, the dream of my life. What did I do wrong? Can you tell me that?
Sorry, Mukwasi, you've never shared this bitterness with me. But
Magdalene, give me another beer.
Lucas, what on earth is wrong with you? I thought we had settled this. Why do you want to ruin what we have worked hard for all these years? Why take up to drinking at such awkward hours?
You are here because James called you.
I talked to James. I am the one who called him and not the other way around.
That is the whole problem. You sidestepped me and deal with James directly. Now the young man disrespects me. What am I supposed to do?
Mukwas, pull yourself together. Who do you think you're fooling? You know as well as I do, James is a very respectable chap.
But how can you respect me when you blast me in front of his face?
You forget that me and you go a long way. I know you very well. The problem is not James. The problem is your son, Masaba. If you still want to work, stay sober, or else I will be forced to take drastic measures. It is up to you.
James, isn't it a bit too late to be waiting for Atenyi to come back today?
What is your suggestion?
I'm suggesting going home and waiting for him till tomorrow, because I'm about to close.
I have a different suggestion. Why don't you go swimming?
I'm sorry, but I cannot swim.
No, it's never too late. I can always teach you.
I'm really going to disappoint you on this one. I have this excessive fear for water. What is it called?
Hydrophobia.
Yes, that one. And besides, I had plans to dine at Sharice.
Oh, no problem. We can go and dine together.
Aren't you supposed to be dining with your girlfriend or something? Seems to be the norm here. All you guys ever seem to talk about is girls.
You're talking about Rudolph and Ateny. Those ones? Oh. Anyway, I seem to be having a different kind of enthusiasm in that department.
What? You don't like girls?
I didn't say that. But I'm waiting for the right person before I make any commitment. Hey, by the way, you said you were going to Cherise. What are we waiting for?
Come in. Oh, Daudi, my boy. Have a seat, please.
Sir, I didn't want to disturb you, but I just wanted to thank you for what you did for me.
Stop calling me sir. From now on, we are going to make friends.
For what? I mean, why did you help me when Mukwasi was blasting me on the veranda?
Well, I have detected a certain quality in you that may be of help for both of us. I know you don't want to work in this carpentry. I may find something better for you, and you like it.
How did you know?
I'm a foreman, and this walls talk to me. What are you doing after here?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why don't we have a drink together and we talk about this?
I don't drink.
Dawoodi, what do you take of me? I know you drink. You and me are the same. I'll not tell anybody.
Okay, but so where do we meet? Cherise?
Cherise? Are you mad? That's where all these fools go for drink. Huh? But I have my secret place at a brewer's. Wait for me at the end of the street.
So what team do you support in the Premiership?
Well, I'm not a football enthusiast, but I do sympathize with Man U.
And who is your favorite player in Man U?
Do you always talk about football when you go out with your girlfriends?
Not really. When I'm with girls, I talk about romantic stuff, because that's what they want to hear.
Really?
And when I'm with buddies, it's always soccer.
Well, I don't really like football that much. Do you have a problem with that?
No problem. Oh, it's our time. Oh! I had luck.
Close? Finally?
Oh no! Anyway,
Bad.
that is not bad. Let me see what you have to do now. Yes! You saw mine? I want to see what you're gonna do. Oh. Wow! I can't believe this! Oh no!
Mukwasi, you think because you rub shoulders with that banker, Francis, and you think that you are better than me? Huh? How can you bounce me around in the arcade when I'm the foreman? Who is in charge? Me or you? Tell me, who is in charge? Tell me. Huh? I don't scare you. I don't scare you. Okay. You wait. Wait. You wait for my smart boy, Daudi, to deal with you. And you'll be nothing. Useless. And I'll tear you apart just like this. And blow you off.
Ronnie, that was a shocker for me. You're so proficient at that. Where did you learn that?
Well, there's so much you don't know about me.
Oh.
Thanks for the evening. Good night.
Good night, Veronica.
This.
Man, you're good.
Find a place to stay.
Do what you want. I am late.
I'll help you get your own border. What? Border. One more time.
I've always wanted to be a metal worker.
Here's the rotor machine.
Rudolph, meet my cousin Akiki.
Indeed, you're very nice.
I know that you have discovered my secret. And now that you know who I really am, what are you going to do about it? The keys.